sana, neko sana, neko ema, le neko lima, neko kwana, neko sana, neko ema, le neko lima, ki. There is a time for everything, time for a change and time to dance to a different tune. You can see it in the moon and hear it in the wind. There is a time for everything, time for a change and time to dance to a different tune. You can see it in the moon and hear it in the wind. Maybe it's time to realize.
Yeah, Thabo Lebalo from Alexandra, born and bred in Alexandra, and I grew up here during the time of forced removal. We went to Pimville, but I always have the love for Alexandra. I always came back, and I really feel that we need to contribute into the uplifting of Alexandra. Growing up in Alexandra, one saw a lot of family breakdowns in my family. My mom and dad, they broke. And I remember as a teenager, already at the age of 14, the elders who were trying to counsel my parents and even the pastor, the father from Anglican Church. So when I came across the Family Federation, then I really realized that the values that I was seeking for as a young person, as a child, they are enshrined. And it could really help to rebuild families. So I see Family Federation as a movement that must help our country, South Africa, and our community, Alexandra. So through the Family Federation, I met them in 1981, after graduating from school, from Musi High, attending Alexandra Secondary. We went to Musi High. From Musi High, then I met the Family Federation when I was doing like mathematics with, advanced, then went through the principles, of divine principles and true family values and character education. Yeah, the Family Federation for Peace and Unification, it's a movement, it's a spiritual movement. I'm, as a president, national president of Family Federation, I've got this far-reaching, goal to see the oneness of the family of South Africa, rich or poor. Through the Family Federation, I see that can be done. All of those things will be done because we want to integrate all programs, all sports, all activities, young people, old people, because in a family we find all those kind of people. Yeah, the Peace Road is really a forerunner for the International Highway for Peace. International Highway for Peace is conceived by the founder of Family Federation, Reverend Sam Moon and Mrs. Hagjahan Moon. Already in Korea, 1981, in the Unity of the Sciences, talking to scientists from different disciplines, they proposed that actually there should be a road that connects the whole world, all of humanity, so that we overcome the division, the divides in the world. Whilst the governments are talking and discussing, so then the Peace Road, therefore, is just a forerunner, to show. So all over the world, it's being done. Ideally, the Peace Road is supposed to be, cycling from Cape Town to Messina, and then the Zimbabweans take it from the border of Zimbabwe to the border of Zambia, ideally. But at the moment, since 2015, we're introducing the Peace Road. So we did that in 2015 in Cape Town. Yeah, so on Rosebank on the 18th, which is February, that was the launch. The idea of doing that in Rosebank, and there, ideally it should be cycling from Rosebank. But in the meantime, all you did was just the launch, the discussion, because we trying to integrate communities and families, people from different communities. So we had this launch and talks, about what this Peace Road all about and what it must reach, how it must grow, to which point it should grow. And then on Saturday, then we do the actual cycling in Alexandra. As I was saying once again, it is through NASCAF and Butlebo Africa that actually on the ground it could really happen. As community leaders, as organization concerned with building up our community. So Family Federation is very proud to be able to work with these organizations. So we started the Pan Africa Mall. with about Africa, and even some community, they brought bicycles, and we cycled, around from Pan Africa to London Road, 8th Avenue, Rosebank. Bank, the main circle, East Bank. We took some pictures there, and then down East Bank Road, and then up Vasco da Gama, and then from there came down 10th Avenue and eventually back to Joe 12th Avenue, and then finally to the stadium. And actually, even though it was few riders, but the awareness, was very clear, to the community. We're hoping that actually this can really serve, because it's an annual thing. That next year now, when you start calling the years coming after, actually there will be more people. And then most importantly, the NASCAF really proposed that actually it shouldn't just be Peace Road, but also the theme for this year should be Peace Road Prayer. Because
mosebetsi ha o tsamaiseke tlo tsamaiswa ke ausi Moipone le ntate Nkosi lenaneo ke leo mo a ke nna le se le fumane lenaneo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peace Road 2017 prayer. My name is Moipone Maharez, and I'm your host for today.
So without any further waste of time, sizokala iprogram yethu namhlanje. Sizovula ngomthandazo, socela uBishop Mahlambi uzosivulela ngomthandazo. Eza ngaphambili uzosivulela ngomthandazo. Then after that, socela uBishop Nkosi asifundele izwi elifishane. just ukuthi sibe semoyeni owodwa sonke before kuzoba nezikhulumi zethu zonke. Akusacela Bishop Mahlambi eze azosivulela ngomthandazo.
Well, the language you di bua come kana tsona let's changane na subalabul. So I just thank everyone okhona la ukuthi nami ngibonga ukuthi nami ngibe nje nomkhuleko engizowenza ngizocela sivale namehlo ukuthi uNkulunkulu asisize. Baba wethu namandla onke iso enkosi yamakhosi ekseni inkosi yami ngalolusuku uNkulunkulu olukhulu kangaka naba bayizingcwele bakho uNkulunkulu ababukile umhlaba inkosi yami unyakaza bafisa uNkulunkulu ukuthi bese beyaclaima kuwe uNkulunkulu ngoba uthe konke siclaimayo kuwe ngegama lika Jesu sizokwenzelwa. Baba wethu namandla onke siza ke inkosi yami labaholi abaqala inkosi yami lo msebenzi omuhle kangaka kubaphumelelise konke abakwenzayo kube impumelelo bese kuthi nalo liqolo uNkulunkulu esizolikhulekela siyakhuleka lokhu sicela egameni elihle lomfelo wethu Jesu manje naphakade amen.
Siyambonga uNkulunkulu ngoba bathandekayo uyosilondolozayo nasey'nkingeni zethu nakuphi nakuphi. Bathe ngizofunda ke amazwi amafishane. Bathandekayo ngicela ukunitshela ukuthi akukho okaNkulunkulu okufishane. OkaNkulunkulu konke kukhulu futhi kude ngoba uNkulunkulu mude. Ukhona ukusisiza sonke emhlabeni wonke ngezikhathi zonke. Yingakho nje namhlanje ekseni ngibingelela kulo msebenzi omkhulu kangaka woxolo opeace. Ngizofunda bathandekayo lapha ipeace iqhamuka khona ukuthi kahle kahle uxolo qhamukaphi. Socela sifunde lapho kwabase verse 6. Incwadi kwabase verse 6. Ngizokala lapha ku verse 10. Sithi isihloko ngenhla ikhali zikamoya. Umoya ingcwele kahle kahle oletha ukuthula kumuntu. Umuntu uma ungazange emukele umoya ingcwele ngeke umuntu abe nokuthula ngoba ufuna umuntu abe nokuthula kuqala ngaphakathi enhlizweni yakhe. Emukele umoya ingcwele bese lowo muntu uzongena ke ukuthula.
So they say the aspect of prayer is very, very important. The theme last year was Africa Unite, especially last year because of this uprising of xenophobic attacks and all that. But this time it was really about the community is really in pain because of a lot of things that are happening. So NASCAF came with the idea of really bring the spirituality in it. And we really want to thank both Reverend Nhlapo, Bishop Kize, and then even the president of NASCAF, because they were really there,
Siyanibingelela bazalwane egameni lenkosi yethu Jesu. Ngifuna nje uqala ngokubonga umsebenzi wonke uNkulunkulu akasehle wawenza phakathi kwethu. Ngoba besakwenza ngokuhlakanipha kwethu kodwa bekungeke kwenzeke. Kodwa ngoba sicelile kuye ekuqaleni ukuthi inkosi siyacela uhambe nathi indlela yonke. Ingakho namhlanje siphumelelile ukuthi kwenzeke besifisa kwenzeke. Mike ke wena ukhulela kimi ngizokutshela hayi ukuthi ngizokutshela inkinga esinayo ukuthi sesithe singathola inkululeko sase siyakhohlwa la sibuya khona.
Also, we had the city of Joburg representatives, Mr. Paul and Sister Daisy, who really felt actually this is very, very important and very vital. And looking forward as to, with proper discussion and proposals, then this can be taken forward. It could be a collective, effort, not just one organization. Of which that's what Family Foundation wanted to be. She didn't.
Ke bua dintho tse ngata ke tshepisa ka ntle ga gore issue ya peace for me and the significance in the way ke bonang ka teng gore it is happening in Women's Month. Ya gore mohlomong we must emphasize why it must happen on a Women's Month if it does happen. Although somebody told me for a concept between the month of May and the month of August. And that there are other things that guys are in between. So, I'm offering that support, but further to that, the support that I'll offer is to try and seek, now with the support of the colleague, seek formal participation as it is proven in the programs going forward.
Hoping that the Peace Road is not just that event that happened that day. We continue with the Peace Road in terms of activities, in terms of whatever thing of value that must happen in the community, joining hands with other like-minded organizations or like-minded efforts that are taking place in the community for the well-being, for community building, for nation building. So the Peace Road is really about peace, building peace in the community, but also in the entire nation. Connecting to the International Peace Highway.
Which will ask Babu Mpomani to take the big candle and pray. Tlhekefetso ya bomme, tlhekefetso ya bana, tlhekefetso ya bontate, tlhekefetso ya setjhaba, dintho di ngata tse etsahalang. Whatever that will come into mind, me Cookie, you know about these things. So we'll be praying about everything. So Ntate Mkhomani, can we use even this one? Can beautiful city of God, we are marching to Zion. Beautiful city. Can we little bit come closer? We are marching to Zion. Beautiful city of God. We are marching to Zion. Beautiful city of God. We are marching to Zion. The Holy Spirit must come down. The Holy Spirit must come down, and Africa will be saved, and Africa will be saved, and Africa will be saved. The Holy Spirit must come down, and Africa will be saved. If you believe and I believe, and together we will sing, and Africa will be saved, and Africa will be saved.
So how we're going to improve it is that actually already starting with Botleba Africa and Botleba Africa with their cycling foundation. We're also hoping to have LX Peace Ride, which is to be a cycling club, and already with the foundation and the LX Peace Ride, we already have cyclists all the time. And then and it shouldn't just be once off one day. It should be like a month long. That during that period it should be repeated. And for that reason, then we need to really go out and talk to all communities. And I would like to say thank you very much to Asenze Wenzeye, to Makulashi and friends. They started this already a week before that. They did the Peace Road, this launch in a sense. A lot happened there, even more than what we did here. It's just that we didn't synchronize, so that's why the efforts didn't come together. And then also the NASCAF, the National Zion Apostolic Federal, Bafundisi, they really wanted to have the depth to have the spirituality, and Botleba Africa and with all these other stakeholders. I want to say also thank you very much, Alexandra. There was no casualty, no accident. They respected the riders, and then actually the young people actually rode through the Alexandra. And then also thank you very much, Alexandra. He was really looking at how we can become part of this. People came and started asking how we could become part of this. So, and then yes, we're looking forward to work with all communities, with all people in the community, with all organizations, churches, schools, NGOs, and even different political organizations. Because as Peace Road, we really want peace. It's a political. It's about brothers. It's about one heart. One nation, one family, one community. So we really want to work with all people, transcending off, across the political divide. That's very, very important. So abantu Alexandra, bahlale Alexandra, siyabonga kakhulu. Let's bring Alexandra.
Neka ku ema, le naka ku lema, ki